Well, howdy folks, welcome back. The old wood shop. We're coming to you from world headquarters again as usual, and we're naturally in the lower level. That does keep us out of the purview of upper management, so most of the folks that work down here with me kind of prefer this operation. I might point out that today I am working solo, which is what I usually do. This project here is a project that I showed a little bit of. It was a piece of honey locust. Upper management kind of took me to task about, I think it was 2 years old. And nobody had bought it or offered on it or anything, so it was a little bit iffy. But I put a glue block on the back side here with the tenon, and we put it in the lathe. It was really out of round. I showed a little bit of that, I think, and then I continued and rounded it up, and hopefully made what I think is a bowl on a small saucer. The wood is honey locust. I'm going to put some finish on it today, some sanding sealer, and that'll be the first step in the finishing process. And I probably won't say anything to upper management. They don't usually notice if we do something a little different down here or not. I did think that this piece was a sort of about 50-50 whether we were going to be able to actually do something with it, because it was so far out of round that by the time we got it round on the inside and round on the outside, the thickness of the walls is more like perhaps a half inch, maybe a little less, which actually is really preferable to what we had, which was in some areas an inch. Made the bowl very heavy. I made it a couple of years ago. I like to think that I've learned a little bit since then, and don't leave the bowls so darn heavy. But at the time, it's kind of difficult because, I've had enough experiences of making the inside bigger than the outside, and first thing you know, I got a hole in the darn thing, and then you either have to abandon it, throw it away, which I kind of always hate to do, or you somehow you need to try and patch it or plug it up, or make it so people, if they can see it at least, so that it supposedly adds to the ambiance of the piece rather than make it kind of a pariah. I really don't like doing that. It's a lot of extra work. I know sometimes you have to. This sanding sealer will dry pretty rapidly, and so I will I'll be able to, I think, handle it here in just a couple of minutes, and we'll take it off the lathe and be able to kind of look at it and see kind of what it's going to look like. This wood, honey locust, is kind of a nice wood, pretty hard, and on top of it, of course, it being just 2 years old, the darn stuff really dried out, and so it was a little tense turning it because it was so hard. You have to be sure and keep your tools sharp. So that's about it. We'll finish this with probably two coats of tung oil and probably 1 coat of wipe-on poly. That's what I usually do. I'll let that dry for just a minute. Spin it around there a little bit, and I think we can get it off there. So, one honey locust bowl, reworked, repurposed. I like to think that it's an improvement. Of course, we won't know till the consumer decides whether or not to risk a purchase of this, but we're gonna think it's an improvement. So I'm gonna set it off to the side here, and I think we'll shut off there. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.